Ty Reginelli, a sophomore at Wofford College. Ty, where are you originally from?
I was born in Pittsburgh and lived there my whole life until I came to school here in South Carolina.
Did you have any preconceptions about Southern culture before coming to Wofford?
Yeah, whenever I thought of the South, I always associated it with Southern hospitality, everyone being nice and friendly, even to strangers.
Now that you have been at Wofford for almost 2 years, do you notice Southern culture in your day-to-day life?
Yeah, I definitely notice it every day. Just walking to class, everyone always has their heads up, is smiling, saying hello to one another, asking everyone how their day is. All the people working around campus are always friendly, asking you what's going on and stuff like that. And that's just something that's completely different than what happens in the north where I'm from.
I'm gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. I jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see?
Hi, we're here with Ron Darling. Ron, tell us where you're from and your position here.
I'm from Dinwiddie, Virginia, and my position here is the Associate Athletic Director in charge of marketing.
So, Ron, what does Southern culture mean to you?
Southern culture means to me is I think goes hand in hand with Southern hospitality. You know, when you think Southern culture, you think hospitality, you think waving to your neighbor, you think holding the door open for women, that type of thing.
Do you see Southern culture in your everyday life?
You know, I think you see it, but at the same time, you don't really notice it. You know, when you live in the South your entire life, you may see, you know, the culture, but at the same time, at this point, you're a little jaded and you don't really notice it.
Now, do you prefer to be called sir, being an adult?
I would say if I was approached by a minor that I would want to be called sir. Yeah, I think that's a big part of the culture. It's a big part of Southern culture. And with that being said, you know, I have family that lives in Georgia, and you know, one of their big things is if you were to meet an adult you didn't know, even adult to adult, if you met an adult you didn't know, you'd use sir or ma'am as a term of getting to know somebody.
Awesome.
Oh, can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me? Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she been doing to me?
Hi, we're here with Spencer Coleman. Where are you from and what year are you?
I'm from New York and I'm a senior here.
So, what does Southern culture mean to you?
It just means slow. Everyone kind of moves slow around here. And just a little bit different vibe, I guess. More proper and you know, people dress a little bit different, I guess.
Do you see it in your everyday life?
Yeah, you definitely see it. I mean, lines are slower. You know, you're going lines at Burwell or, you know, driving in traffic. Everyone's a little bit slower, so you kind of just see it in everyday life.
And do you feel like people that are older than you should automatically be called sir or ma'am?
No, I don't. I mean, I think that's just kind of how you're raised. I wasn't raised where I had to call my dad or my mom ma'am or sir, so I kind of wasn't raised around that, so I don't really do that in my everyday life. And I mean, you notice it down here, but I don't really do that.
We're here with Emmy Eberhardt. Where are you from and what year are you?
I am from Athens, Georgia, and I'm a freshman.
So, what does Southern culture mean to you?
Southern culture is hanging out with friends. I'm from a small town, born and raised in Georgia, so it's Southern food, barbecue, cornbread, and collard greens.
So, do you see Southern culture in everyday life?
I feel like I bring Southern culture in everyday life here at Wofford. I do see it sometimes, but it's a mixed variety from both north and south.
Okay. Do you call adults sir and ma'am?
I do. I feel like it's more enforced on my older brother than it is on me, but it usually just comes to mind when I say it because that was how I was born.
As far as I can, ain't I never coming back. Wrap me a
Latham. What year are you and where are you from?
Sophomore from Canton, North Carolina.
So what is Southern culture to you?
I would say Southern culture to me is spending a lot of time with family, especially those extended family members, especially when you go to have a home cooked meal after church on Sunday, or those small life lessons that you learn from your dad out fishing from, as young as I can remember, definitely before school and before sports. But even things like mountain music and the stereotypical bluegrass and things of that nature, anything like that.
So do you notice Southern culture here at Wofford College?
I would say more no than not. I think Wofford really tries to create its own culture in that they don't want one to be too prevalent. Even though Wofford's in the South, I feel like they take pride as a college in making sure that all cultures are really almost nullified down to where we're all one community, and certain individual aspects such as perhaps Southern culture don't stand out.
Do you feel the need to call people older than you sir and ma'am?
Certainly. Is a term of respect, and that's how I intend it whenever I use it. If I'm not calling you sir and ma'am on a regular basis, then it's probably because you've lost my respect. Anyone older than me has my respect until they lose it, and at that point I will call them sir and ma'am.